This is an interesting author page here. Looks like there's only one SCP that they wrote. And the other ones are GOY documents. Group of interest documents. Interesting. Well, this name is, actually, I have no idea how to pronounce this. Stallmantic? S-T-A-L-L Mantic? Well, this is the first time I ever got to see that name, and looks like this is the only SCP we ever got to read of theirs, because everything else seems to be tales or side stuff. Alright. And also, because I say Stahl, because it's like... actually no, I think in German Stahl is written differently, right? Yeah, there's a H in Stahl in German, not two L's. So I'm still gonna call it. I'm still gonna call it Stahlmantic. Interesting SCP for it being the only one they wrote. Who knows? We don't know the name yet, but now we do. Here be monsters. Okay. Let me just drink my tea. Finish. Let me drink my tea. Finish. Let me finish my tea first. Let me finish drinking my tea. There we go. That's English. Alright. Let me put the mic over here again. I saw it was 5 minutes on the timer. Okay. Nose itchy. So let me add another. Where's my fucking phone? There it is. So let's add another 5 minutes extra, because then that's the way to get the full 15 minutes as. Okay. Object safe. Special containment procedures. SCP-3136 is to be stored within the document tube it was initially found in. Document tube and... oh fuck. There's a redacted part there. Okay. The document tube on SCP-3136 are to be locked in a secure lead-lined case. The case may only be unlocked by researchers involved with SCP-3136 or by O5 authorization. Description: SCP-3136 is a Mercator projection world map that measures approximately 2 meters by 2 meters in the area. It lacks symbols or identifying marks of any kind. The Mercator projection is a common map projection in the early days of cartography, which is infamous for distorting the size of land masses relative to their real-world sizes. Large oceans tend to remain relatively undistorted. Upon adding any markings inside a body of water, SCP-3136 anomalous property activates. An aquatic organism matching the dimensions of this marking, designated as an instance of -1, will manifest as the corresponding geographical location of this marking. There we go. The instance will manifest proportionally in small by a factor of the figure position. Sorry, Henry. You little Halo fellow. The figure position on the map shifts to reflect the instance current location. Once this instance dies, the drawing immediately vanishes. Until this occurs, all attempts to mark or draw upon the map will fail. I cannot see chat at all, actually. Now I see it. Instances of -1 are aquatic organisms that possess fully functioning organs. Removed from the ocean, these organs immediately fail. These organisms do not have to exist to be created, as SCP-3136 will add suitable organs according to the needs of the instance. Recovery: on February 18, 2016, an -1 instance was discovered off the coast of Australia. Prior to this, Foundation web crawlers flagged a video of SCP-3136 posted to Facebook by a student at Loyola Marymount University in California. The video showed the anomalous property in which markings disappear from the map paper. Okay, SCP-3136 was recovered from the home of one Dr. What the fuck is that name? Adebabko, a professor of history and cartography. The link to -A was discovered due to the lobster symbol moving in tandem with -1A. So here we have testing logs. Testing logs, artist depiction, test results, and containment/death. So here we have Dr. Adebabko, a small black creature comparable to a lobster with 10 legs, drawn with an antique ink pen. Test result is 30-meter jet black lobster devoid of irregularities. Suffers from total organ failure during transfer to the Foundation security facility. Can you imagine a 30-meter... Henry, you're looking in the wrong direction. Here we go. Can you guys imagine a 30-meter big-ass lobster? Jesus, you could feed the entire counter with that thing. Class C personnel, a small circle with fins and a mouth, drawn in an oceanic net in Foundation site 1028. Drawing was done with a sharp pencil. Imperfectly spherical creature with seal-like skin and was 5 meters in diameter. Died of total organ failure 16 days after creation. Yo, hey Nuke, maybe you should like draw something on this map because you have the skills of drawing, like, you know, an animal pretty well. So maybe these animals won't die within like a certain amount of time. Class C personnel with artistic experience. Researcher and had artistic experience and reference pictures of blue whales. Picture appeared to be a perfectly proportional blue whale drawn with an outline pen and colored pencil. Oh, actually, wait, let's see what happens when you draw a perfect animal. Blue whale with an exoskeleton composed of chitin has massive shape irregularities when compared to a regular blue whale. Harpooned multiple times to see the effect of premature death on -1 instance. After slight vocalization, -1C died and disappeared from the map. SCP-3136 could not be drawn on afterwards for approximately 11 days. Oh, okay, there's a cooldown. 30-meter lobster is goddamn frightening. Imagine having a wrestle match with a 30-meter lobster. Sounds like fun to me. I would not like to imagine that because I feel like it would kill me the moment I step up to it. Henry would talk to it because it's a... Henry is an eldritch octopus, so... It will work for him, not for me. Class C personnel with artistic experience. 2 near-identical squids, a male and a female, drawn with dull pencil. 2 squids at half the expected size. 1 complete set of squid organs was evenly distributed between the 2 instances. Died upon creation due to the lack of vital organ. All these poor creatures are just dying because their organs don't work or are missing. Class C personnel. Actually, maybe Nuke, if you want to draw a very shitty looking let's think of an animal. Maybe like a very shitty looking shark. I could use that for the thumbnail tomorrow. Drawn by a Foundation researcher instructed to draw a straight line on SCP-3136 within the containment area, drawn with a permanent black marker. A 55-meter long eel-like creature with a chitinous shell that rendered it immobile. -1F possessed shape irregularities corresponding to inaccuracies of the Mercator projection. That of malnourishment within a week due to its inability to eat and lack of Foundation assistance. SCP-3136 could not be drawn on for 7 days afterwards. Yeah. Oh, my nose is itchy. Mechanical arm. Whale that conforms to map distortion as calculated by researchers, drawn with blue crayon. The crayon comes out, huh? A large whale-like creature with skin similar in composition to that of a gorilla and thick blue fur. Displays intelligence and is taught to answer polar questions. Has survived in containment for 2 months. Is to be fed via a food dispenser triggered by -1G. Researchers are not to attempt a Skinner box experiment upon -G to the aggression MTF-7 whale watchers are to be armed with specifically manufactured tranquilizer darts and are to avoid causing the instance harm in any way. Alright, pause the timer. Hold Henry down for a quick second. Sorry, close the chat. Only if you want to, by the way. You don't have to like worry about it. Otherwise, it's just an idea for the thumbnail anyway. That would be hilarious though. I just need to like somehow I just need to like somehow also make the real life shark look weird. That's the hard part for the thumbnail, but it would be kind of hilarious if I could make that somehow happen, you know. I like this one. I like that you draw on the map and then the animal you draw just pops into existence. Let's add the whisper with Henry because there is only 1.5 minutes left. Also, actually no, let's not do that. Because I need to have the sensitivity high up and I actually have to talk loud to talk past Henry. So let's finish Henry first and then we activate your whisper afterwards. Yeah. Weird looking shark in water and on map. That's the thumbnail idea. Gotta keep that in mind. But no, as I said, I like the idea of just like you draw an animal on a map and something that exists. It just exists, but it seems to have, of course, some drawbacks that it's not always perfect. Or at least it's not the way you thought it would be. Like the whale was drawn perfectly, but it had like a chitin shell, which is interesting. I wonder, can the whale even swim well if the whole outer skin is like hard? Can I swim with the whale creature? Yeah, sure. At the end, it's just like all animals, just with extra steps. So you can, for sure.